by a very dark man. So the voice note between Sam Larry and Zlatan. If you don't understand Yoruba, so Zlatan was just trying to say he cannot put his mouth. He's someone that is very private. He doesn't like, saying things on social media, and he doesn't want to interfere in Mohbad's case. That was after he died. Fine and good. So Sam Larry recorded the voice call, and Zlatan was also saying in the voice call that he doesn't want to pick anybody call because he doesn't want his voice to be recorded. Unknowingly to him that Sam Larry was actually recording his voice, so his instinct were right. So normal in a working country, Zlatan can actually sue Sam Larry for what he did, recording his voice call, sending it to Very Dark Man, and Very Dark Man using it against him now. In a country that is very okay and good, Zlatan can actually press charges against Sam Larry. So now that's not the purpose of this video. So now the purpose of this video is that Very Dark Man said one thing. He said everybody fighting for justice for Mohbad, they all moved on and left the case because the case was looking very messy. Because Mohbad's family itself were not balanced. His father was saying another thing, his mother was saying another thing, his wife was saying another thing, the label boss were being, the case was just somehow. So I want to ask you guys, Nigerians, what do you feel about this case of people trying to bring up justice for Mohbad again? Do you think justice for Mohbad can be possible, or everybody just wants just keep talking about this thing without a possible solution? What do you think? Do you feel like Belashmuda and Zlatan did not actually undo the case very well, for the fact that they're actually friends? Like Belashmuda is close to Mohbad. Do you guys think they undid everything that transpired? Do you think they undid it very well, or everybody just want to play their part? My own opinion is that I felt like Zlatan does not want to involve himself in Mohbad's case, so that along the line he will start explaining, and it will tamper with his brand. Do you know what damage Mohbad's death did to Naira Marley's brand in general and his record label in general? Do you know what Mohbad's death did to Zinoliski's brand in general? Because Zinoliski's name was being mentioned when Mohbad was in hospital, saying, I want Zino no snitchy. I want Zino no snitchy me. Meeting on save Zino, I want Zino no snitchy me. Do you know what that lead to statement? Do you know the harm it caused on Zinoliski's brand as a whole? Do you know why Zinoliski's album was delayed till 2025? Album where we say he won't drop since. Do you know the lot of things that caused Zinoliski himself? So what do you guys feel? I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Do you feel like they are treating this case right, or they should just bury Mohbad and let him rest in peace, I beg?
This Very Dark Man's Sam Larry interview and him putting out a voice note between Sam Larry and Zlatan, that Zlatan is saying no, he doesn't want to interfere in the case of Mohbad and what's it called, Naira Marley or his record label. Everybody has the right to say, I don't want to interfere. I don't want to interfere. What is wrong with that? So now he's trying to shift focus. The same way he shifted focus, that's VDMO. The same way he shifted focus during Mohbad's case, turned the case upside down and started asking for a DNA test. Somebody died. Okay, fine, he's dead. What is the next course of action? Find out who killed him, because people are saying people killed him. He went to a show, he came back, there was a problem there, and the nurse came, they gave him injection, blah, 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 and then he's dead. What brought about the case of DNA? VDM, this same VDM, turned the whole thing upside down. And now you are coming back again after a year plus. You are saying the people that fought for the justice for Mohbad, they've all moved on. Why won't they move on? Why won't they move on? They have other things to do with their life. They have other things to do with their life. The family members, rubbish. Everybody is just doing what they like. So why should somebody else carry the matter on their head, even when the family members are misbehaving? Why should I carry the matter on my head? If they carry the matter on the head so much, now people will even say that, they sent an innocent person to jail, blah, blah, blah. People are looking for somebody to blame, the wife. And now you want to change the narrative that this guy was actually bullied. There are lots of videos, fine. He also made a video that, oh, if anything happens to him, they should hold the wife, blah, blah, blah. If anything happens to him, it is Sam Larry, it is Naira Marley, and all of that. The whole koko is that VDM was the one that scattered this case. He's the one that scattered it. Now he's coming back. Some people are already trying to heal from this whole issue. The wife is probably trying to heal. Everybody is trying to heal. You want to bring it back again by doing interview and trying to rubbish the fact that they bullied this boy. They beat him up. A lot of videos. He will say it is what's his name? Naira Marley that did this to him, that did all of that to him. All of that is enough to get somebody into depression. Maybe when they were beating him, he had some issues in his body. The injection they gave him, the conclusion of the matter was that it was the injection that the nurse gave him that led to his death. You don't know anything else. It's not as if people met Wunmi strangling him, or you met Iyaboojo there strangling him. And nobody is saying that it was Naira Marley that fired him as well. But we are not ruling out the fact that they bullied this guy. We are not ruling it out. They said he went to a party, he went to a carnival to go and dance, to go and play for them there. That was when this whole saga started. But it still doesn't change the fact that this guy, VDM, he scattered the whole case. He scattered it. He's the one that scattered everything. Now he wants to come and do the same thing. Divert attention from Sam Larry to Zlatan. Zlatan has a right to say he doesn't want to interfere. Because maybe he doesn't want them to buy him too. Maybe he doesn't want them to do anything to him as well. So he's hiding his head. He has not done anything wrong. Ed says, what did you guys want Zlatan to say about it for real? Is it a crime to mind his own business? I wonder. It's not a crime to say he doesn't want to interfere. It's not. Godson says, Zlatan should tell Nigerian what he means. You can't force him to say anything. Is it Zlatan that bite him now? Or you people want to say it's Zlatan that did something to him now? No. If he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't have the right to talk. Is he part of the suspect? No. So why should he go and answer a case? Or why should he tell Nigerian what he knows? I don't understand. I don't understand. They are not accusing Sam Larry of buying him. They are not accusing Naira Marley of buying him. They are accusing them of a separate thing, which is bullying. And they did it. There are evidences for that. But they are working scot-free from that one because we are in a lawless country. Looking for the person that buyed him is another story entirely. Which you don't even know. You didn't catch anybody there. People did not say Wunmi strangling him or doing anything to him. So what exactly is your people's problem? It is well. Bad boy says, at this moment I feel pity for Zino for bringing his career down due to Mohbad's case. He brought his career down. It's like you don't know what you're saying. That one that he has drank his head upside down. His head is already upside down. Crystal says, bro, are you saying that Zlatan can sue Sam Larry? Don't you know that this thing is making Zlatan become a witness that refuses to tell the truth? Which witness? Was he there when Mohbad died? He cannot. It's like you don't even know anything in this country. How is he a witness? Was he there when Mohbad died? He wasn't there now. Was he in the house with them? Was he in the house with them? People just open your mouth. Wow! You not connect your head to your brain before you say something. Even if he sues Sam Larry will still win the case, and Bros Zlatan will be detained until he says what actually happened. I beg. Olu Adola says, you are trying to make excuse for your faith. The right thing was for Zlatan to say, in that particular video, this is what actually happened. I do not know if Sam Larry bullied him somewhere else, but this is all I know about it. Would him have died if he said that? That's why they speak rubbish English. Would him have died? Then you blame Sam Larry for actually recording, because someone that is doing everything possible to clear himself from that kind of allegation. I beg. Filing says, in a country where things are working, the rule of law are not enforced. Otherwise, the police are supposed to arrest Zlatan and Wunmi to get justice. Arrest Zlatan for what? For what? I say, I'm telling you, say, that's just funny. The way people talk, The way you people talk. Ekiti says to me, what is that and doing a normal thing? Because if he supported Sam Larry and Naira Marley, then in career no safe. Of course, and then for real, he doesn't have the right to say anything. He didn't know what happened. He saw them try to beat Mohbad. He rescued him. That was it. He doesn't have to know anything that transpired between them. What if they did not tell him what transpired between them? What if Mohbad did not tell him what transpired? For them to be pursuing him like that and wanted to beat him up. In that video that we saw, that Zlatan was trying to rescue Mohbad. He doesn't have a right to say it. He doesn't have a right to say anything if he doesn't want to say anything. He doesn't. Brother man says Zlatan has the right to speak or remain silent as a witness. Thank you. Because I don't understand. Maybe the Nigerian movie that people used to watch, they don't know what's going on. You have your rights. You don't have to say anything. If I don't want to say anything, I should not implicate myself or what? Or I should say something that will not cause problem or be leading to people now looking for me. People that could do that to somebody. Of course, can't they do it to him too? He doesn't have to say, but his words are important that will help just deliver justice at this stage. He can speak. Not in this country, Nigeria. Not in this country. Maybe if it was other country that was working, maybe he would have said what he knows. But in this country now, he will say what he knows. They will still release those people. And then he will be in trouble. Leave him alone if he doesn't want to talk. It's not by force. Fancy my listeners, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.